Yeah, good morning everybody. Cloud ERP Livestream, eighth week. Yeah, 7 weeks. We have already done this each working day. Cloud ERP Livestream, each morning, 8 o'clock. And welcome everybody who joined on YouTube and on LinkedIn to our today's topic. SAP On-Premise, Quo Vadis. Yeah, so exciting topic. The elephant in the room, the shift in SAP's strategy. But as you know me, I always bring something. Yeah. So what did I bring today? I brought 2 SAP caps. There we go. That's the old one. Yeah. Let me try that. Yeah, I got this one way back. I think maybe 25 years ago, when I was at SAP developing also on-premise, SAP on-premise software. So I started at SAP developing R3 3.1. Yeah, okay. Enhancing, I must say, of course. Yeah, with Bernd Leukert, maybe some of you know. Later he got to the executive board and was responsible for the products. And yeah, then we developed SAP R3, we developed SAP APO, SAP CRM, and that was an exciting time. So that was my on-premise time, and also I must say, we did things there back. If you think you do some modifications to the standard, I've done everything of this and even worse. So I know everything what can be done with modifications. But that's another story. So that is my newer cap. I got this. You see, it's a little bit more modern. Yeah, stylish, more stylish. It is from the time when I developed SAP Cloud ERP at SAP. That is SAP Business by Design back then for the mid-market, and it is used by 15,000 customers now worldwide. And it was also exciting times because that was the first move of SAP into a Cloud ERP. And so, but for your information, I'm not with SAP. So I've left SAP 13 years ago, founded my own company, which is AdaPro, which is offering now this live stream. And also we are implementing SAP Cloud ERP with our customers and using SAP Signavio. But back to our topic. So what do we have? SAP on-premise, Quo Vadis, the elephant in the room, the shift in SAP strategy. So as you know, if you joined this earlier in the previous weeks, our live stream, we have an interactive experience. That means you are invited to join us at menti.com and use this code, which is 483931. So and we are doing polls and even question and answers. The polls and the question and answers, they are anonymous, so you don't have to reveal your identity to participate. You can just join and give your opinion, give your questions. This is the code 483931 for today. So let us do some polls later on, as we do every day. Yeah, so this this is the upheaval in now the. I've read so many articles at the weekend, I must say, and earlier about this announcement that was maybe like a by remark in the earnings results call, from Christian Klein, and but it has made so big waves now. That's what we talk today about, and let us consider, let us investigate what we know. I am always a person who wants not to inform or decide on feelings, or on emotions, but on facts. So let us find out what we know about the facts. Yeah, obviously we don't know all facts, yeah, because we are not inside SAP, but we can make our own perspective on that. So that is also what I want to tell. This is obviously clear. I present today my own perspective on these topics and facts. I do and cannot speak on behalf of SAP or for SAP. This is not individual advice, but only my general perspective on things. So before making a decision, it's strongly recommended to seek individual advice with a certified SAP Cloud ERP reselling partner like us or others. This must be clear. It's sharing perspective. So what does this article say? The article came from ERP Today. So that is one of the articles. Nowadays there are many articles. So yeah, Robert Holland said, he is Vice President and Research Director from SAP Insider, commented on the results saying, SAP's earnings call reported strong cloud sales, although both cloud revenue and total revenue fell slightly short of median expectations. But the biggest news was about cloud-only technology innovations. So that was what I said. It's kind of a by remark, but it's big news. Klein explicitly stated that SAP newest innovations would only be available with SAP S/4HANA Cloud, Public Edition, or SAP S/4HANA Cloud, Private Edition, delivered by Grow with SAP or Rise with SAP. By the way, if you have any emotions on this, you can use our emotion buttons on the bottom of this if you joined on Menti. So Holland wrote, in situations where an organization is used as a hyperscaler hosted implementation outside of RISE with SAP, for example, an infrastructure as a service environment, the innovations that SAP is planning will not be available. They will also not be available in on-premise developments of SAP S/4HANA. So this announcement highlights a significant shift, as SAP had previously maintained that it was not limiting enhancement to cloud-based offerings despite strong cloud ERP message. So for first emotions are coming in. Yeah, it's always a challenge if there is such a, I would say, shift in strategy, or I would say maybe it is more like a reinforcement, because the general direction of SAP, which is cloud first, was clear for some months, even years. But now this is like the first time that a significant innovation is said to be cloud only. Cloud only, and this is the thing that makes people sometimes upset here. So yeah, so this is going back to this article, which is from Robert Holland, Vice President and Research Director from SAP Insider, which was cited in the first article that we wrote. And he writes in his article, in his blog, SAP newest innovations will be cloud only, on-premise and hosted developments will not see enhancement. And the key takeaways are new innovations in AI and sustainability will only be available to Rise with SAP and Grow with SAP customers. Both on-premise and hyperscaler hosted environments will not have access to these innovations. And details on how premium editions of Rise with SAP and Grow with SAP will be offered are yet to be announced. Yeah, of course, this it is research director, SAP Insider. Let us have a look a little bit about the details. So here we have, during the call, Klein also highlighted that SAP will not be offering AI, generative AI, and sustainability capabilities on-premise releases. So we all know about now generative AI. It's in every discussion. Yeah, it's certainly you have tried ChatGPT and so on, but there's more to the story. The reason being the inability to put AI in a hugely customized application as it requires a cloud environment. So that is the important statement because it says there are actually reasons, yeah, that are technical reasons. Yeah? So there are software architectural reasons, I should say, yeah, because it is necessary if you use AI in that environment or in that application of connecting it with ERP, it is necessary, it requires a cloud environment. So this statement has been doubted by some, and we know maybe that the German user group, SAP user group, DSAG, has also made strong statements about how they think this is unfair to customers who have invested in on-premise and yeah. So, and they doubt that there are some technical reasons, actually publicly in the press, yeah, which will be an interesting discussion, also leading into the future. But to me, it makes some sense, I must say. Yeah, maybe we'll dive into that a little bit later if we have more information. But let us first state that there is a statement from SAP saying it requires a cloud environment. So this emphasizes that only cloud-based environments offers the processing power and data capacity required for technologies like generative AI and for processing large data sets. Yeah? While no specifics were announced today, it appears that SAP is developing an add-on solution package that integrates AI and sustainability capabilities with an organization's existing SAP S/4HANA cloud environment. Organizations will have the option to leverage the premium offering with the generative AI capabilities to improve their existing capabilities and leverage the data layer they have already created in RISE with SAP. Such features will be part of new RISE with SAP and Grow with SAP deals. Also existing customers that can add the premium version to their existing implementation and consume the technology out of the box. SAP expect that such packages will have a potential 30% uplift potential in the cost of RISE with SAP and Grow with SAP. So SAP will also charge some extra for that premium processes, as they say it. Yeah, optionally at least. So that's what I understand. Yeah, but so there, as I said, there is a lot of discussion now going on, and this discussion is also raised, I should say, mainly from the German user group, and there is some question: why are the on-premise left behind? Yeah, so this is felt like unfair, and it is felt like why and so on, and we are paying our maintenance fees and so on and so on. So what do you think? If there is a customer who has now on-premise, or maybe you are even a customer of on-premise, SAP on-premise, and I'm saying this for all on-premise solutions like SAP ECC or SAP S/4HANA on-premise, yeah, then what is your opinion on that? Is your opinion that there are valid reasons to stay on-premise, yes or no? So that is a simple question, and let us do a poll. And yeah, so first votes are already coming in. Let us do a countdown. Let's do like 30 seconds, and the poll is open. Do you think there are valid reasons to stay on-premise, yes or no? Oh. Yeah, so we still have 15 seconds to answer. Yeah. You join us at menti.com, use the code 4 483931 to that. Yeah, so thank you. Well, that is surprising. There is 4 who said no, there are no valid reasons to stay on premise, and 2 who say yes to that. I thought maybe there could be more valid reasons to stay on premise, but yeah, that is why we're doing these polls, and to get new insights. Yeah, get new insights. Okay, so interesting, thank you. Let's go on. So there's some, I got this chart, somebody posted it on LinkedIn. Yeah, I have attributed it to DSAG, the German SAP Anwendergruppe application group. And yeah, it is, that was also a survey. The role and importance of IT solutions for current and future IT landscapes. It was about SAP on-premise solutions and SAP cloud solutions, non-SAP on-premise and non-SAP cloud solutions. Always good to compare also to non-SAP, because many who have SAP on-premise also use a lot of cloud solutions from non-SAP. Yeah. So for example, I don't know, Salesforce or Workday, or what do you have? Yeah. So there's a lot of companies who are using actually a lot of cloud, public cloud already. Yeah. Even if it is not SAP. Yeah. So what do we have? Current IT landscapes on-premise SAP solutions, 93%. This is a lot. Yeah. Future IT landscapes, 85% is to be the forecast. Yeah. Or the people who has been taken part in this poll, which were 434 DSAG respondents, they say 85% of they will have also on-premise SAP in the future. So, and here in cloud, SAP Cloud, 42 have already cloud, and 77% have expect in the future to have cloud. So maybe somebody is wondering, so why doesn't this add up to 100%? So 85% and 77%. So what does this mean? So it obviously means it's only logical that there are some who have both, yeah, or even a lot of who have both. Yeah, let's do a quick calculation. So if we have 100%, yeah, and we subtract 23% from it, and we subtract 15% from it, then we have at least 62% who have both, yeah, which is interesting. Or in the future we'll have both. Yeah, today it's different maybe. Yeah, yeah, and yeah, and non-SAP on-premise and non-cloud SAP solutions also may be interesting, yeah, to see. So, what do you think? Let's do the second poll. Yeah, if you have not joined at menti.com, join us and use the code 483931 and help us to determine what are the most important reasons to stay on premise in your opinion. Yeah? So there could be like security concerns. Let me do that. There could be security concerns. There could be limited functionality of cloud, maybe. Yeah, there could be compliance reasons. There could be customer-specific developments. Yeah, there could be transformation cost. Could be transformation risk, or could be safeguarding past investments. So let us do a poll about this. Join us at Menti and I'll start the countdown. Let us give like 1 minute to that, because answering takes a little bit more typing. Yeah? So what is your opinion on what are the most important reasons to stay on-premise? Is it compliance risk? Is it transformation cost? Is it transformation risk? Is it something else? Is it safeguarding past investments? Is it customer-specific developments? Is it security concerns? Or is it limited functionality of the cloud? So, votes are coming in. Thank you. We have still 24 seconds to answer. And yeah, so would be interesting also maybe to see what this result will be. So there are still 7 seconds to answer. And yeah, so thank you for the feedback. So winner is compliance reasons. Yeah, so there are compliance laws. There are laws in states, countries, and they demand certain attributes of the software. Yeah, which could be data privacy, for example, could be sensible data, which needs to be somehow managed in some own premises. Yeah. And also, second is or maybe other compliance reasons, obviously. So would be then interesting. Maybe we can break down in the future poll. What are those compliance reasons? Are they data privacy, or are they other compliance reasons? Yeah, like some audit trails, or yeah. So that would be interesting. Transformation cost. Yeah. So why should we invest? There is also this saying, never touch a running system. Yeah. So why should we invest in something which is working good for us? And why should we make a move? Yeah. So that makes no sense. Yeah. For us, because we want to save that cost, and even if we would want to, maybe it is hard to finance, maybe because economic is tight, and so on. This could be reasons. Third is maybe customer specific developments, which are hard maybe to migrate to the new environment. Transformation risk, we don't exactly know how will be the result of that transformation. It is always an unknown. And maybe there are some experiences from past projects, which we think, okay, that was also challenging, and what will be the future in this? Security concerns, maybe safeguarding past investments. It's maybe something we have invested. We want to write it off. We have a planned period of using and amortizing, and this is not yet completed. So we want to use our past investments, and there may be other reasons that could also be interesting. What are other reasons? And limited functionality of cloud is the lowest, which is interesting. So it would also be interesting to consider, in as much limited functionality of the cloud and compliance reasons would be have looked together, because if there are enough functionalities in the cloud ensuring compliance, maybe this is also an interesting topic to discuss. So let us move on. Time is progressing. Typical digital strategies. So these are typical digital strategies. We distinguish typically between leapfroggers, pacekeepers, and innovators. Let's for the moment not look at these organizational change reasons. So what are leapfroggers? Leapfroggers are run dated ECC systems with keep the lights on strategy, leapfrog to public cloud, and maybe too small for private cloud environment. By the way, this is also an interesting option. If you have this private cloud, this can also help in this compliance thing. Because you can run this on your own servers. Obviously also private cloud environment. And as we read in the beginning, let us jump there. Here, the innovations will also be private cloud edition. S/4HANA Cloud, private cloud edition, also available. So, and those leapfroggers, they would go to public cloud because they are too small for private cloud. Because they have to manage the system and so on. Innovators, they're running ECC but have a strong strategy vision to move to cloud, committed to transformation with standardization. And that is the thing, because we discussed, or we just saw in the poll, there are customer specific developments on rank 3. So that means, what do we do with those? Can we standardize them? Can we map them to standard? Can we fit them to standard? Yeah. So the commitment here is to move as much to the standard as possible, even if not everything. Yeah. So this is absolutely clear. The extensibility game will be the decisive game. And how do we do extensibilities in the cloud? It will always be necessary to have extensibilities, which is clear, but moving as much as possible to the standard. And there are Pacekeepers running ECC with desire to lift and shift into the cloud. Focus on evolution to a clean core and modular cloud. So that is how to isolate your individual developments so that they do not modify the core, so that you can have a clean core and then move to maybe private cloud and just keep the pace. So that are Leapfroggers, Pacekeepers and Innovators. Also, what is not on this slide maybe is just stay on premise and do nothing. Yeah, this could also be a strategy, but I don't know. So let us have another vote. What do you think? Which digital strategy do you belong to? So what if you have the choice between what is your digital strategy? Are you a Leapfrogger? Are you a Pacekeeper? Are you an Innovator? Or are you one who says, okay, no, I will stay on-prem and that's it? Or anything else which we don't even know now. So join us at Menti if you have not yet joined, and use the code 483931. So we did this poll also last week in German, but maybe it's good now if we have now this international audience to to have also this international poll today, because I think we have many international guests. So let me start another countdown here. So start countdown, maybe let's do 1 minute here. So we already got 4 votes about the digital strategy. So what digital strategy do you belong to? Is it Leapfrogger, Pacekeeper, Innovator, stay on premise, or anything else? So there's still room to answer, more than 30 seconds. And yeah, so after the poll, we will talk about 2 more things to complete the session. Then I will give you show you a possibility if you want to. If you're asking yourself, how can I start this journey? Yeah, how could you do that? And then I will dive into a little bit or mention at least a little bit about the AI innovations, which is also interesting maybe to consider. So thank you very much. So most answered are Pacekeepers or Innovators. So that's interesting, and it is like 3 to 3. It's interesting. There's a diversity of opinions and strategies, which makes life interesting. Thank you very much. Insightful. Yeah. Okay, now what do you think? What is a possibility to maybe start your journey? So what we offer for that is a value analysis. What does it mean? It means to show or to investigate what is your process maturity and your gap analysis. Yeah? So that is an assessment which is about 4 working days, and we are assessing where is your process maturity in the different areas, line of businesses like production and purchasing and finance and so on and so on. It's from SAP, this tool that we are using here to offer this service, and we can benchmark against the competition Yeah, so you can see how you are in comparison to your competition. How is your process maturity? Because if you are using older SAP systems, or maybe even newer SAP systems, like S/4HANA on-premise, then you can compare how your processes perform in comparison to different others. And then you do an estimation and assessment. It is like a questionnaire. Yeah? And then from that, we can have a roadmap for a transformation. So that we can offer value analysis. If you want, then look at adapro.eu roadmap. So let's go to AI, and time is running up. Yeah, maybe you got to know that was already released in July 18th. Yeah, so 3 weeks ago, I would say, about these advances of business AI. SAP advances vision of business AI with investment in Aleph Alpha, Anthropic and Cohere to complement 1 billion plus AI commitments from Sapphire Venture. So maybe you want to have a look at this press release also that is found to be here. I can post the link under the recording of the live stream, and it basically says, because there is this company who invests SAP Sapphire Ventures, it's called, from SAP, which invests in different promising startups and companies, and they invested in Aleph Alpha. Here we have it, which is quite near even to SAP and even where I live. Yeah, it is in Heidelberg, and they are offering full stack generative AI solutions focused on complex and critical enterprise use cases. Yeah, I think this is now the challenge. If you think of ChatGPT, but it's not enterprise. It is just like for everybody, no? Yeah, and you, because if you have enterprise AI, you want to have data protection and your own training areas and so on and so on. So that is something different. And most importantly, you want to have it integrated with your processes. Yeah, you don't have to copy and paste something from here to there, but you want to have an automatic integration, obviously. So that is going to be interesting, this investment here, and I think it has something. Well, I think this is only a speculation. Of course, we don't know. Yeah, we are only judging based on facts. So my perspective is. This should not be a coincidence now that there is this investment in Aleph Alpha, which is also mentioned first of those. Yeah, 3. Also we have Anthropic, which is from San Francisco, and Cohere, and they have different focuses on different types of AI. And this is more like for AI safety, and this is more for AI usability. So SAP is moving on in that direction. And so there are interesting things to come, and that is going to be exciting. So with that, what can we expect? Maybe this is also maybe some speculation. Maybe improved efficiency and accuracy. Slow business processes will be soon a thing of the past. Prediction and data analysis. Advanced data analysis is to be first to react to trends. And changes in retail is worth its weight in gold these days. It's obvious, because supply chains and so on. And personalization, generative AI allows to offer tailor-made products and services that are precisely tailored to the individual needs of our customers. We know that from other retails. I don't mention Amazon now, but always if you buy something or watch something, then you are suggested other products and so on and so on. So we have AI already in use, in our personal use today, and this will be improving on AI in the business also, and we will can have a look on that in more detail also in the future. Now about the future. Do you have any questions? So let us give 10 seconds. You can even ask questions on each slide, and I'm happy to take your questions. Maybe I cannot answer all of them, but at least there's the possibility. So maybe if you join us tomorrow, ask about questions or think about questions, because tomorrow we will have also this topic, SAP on-premise for Bades, and we will think about the impossible duality, custom on-prem developments and regular upgrades. We have seen that today on the third rank, individual developments were one of the reasons, because there's no move to the cloud done, and we will have a little bit more thinking about this. And with that, I bid you goodbye and thank you for joining, and have a good and productive day. And yeah, happy to have you, and maybe we'll see tomorrow 8 o'clock daily live stream Cloud ERP. Goodbye.